ever done is in this catalog. And so rather than send lawyers or management, like in a big crew, I sent my mom and my brother, who I work with, to LA, and they sat down and this happened. I don't ever really talk about it because it's, they sat down with Shamrock Capital, and they told them what this meant for me. Like, they told them the whole story of all the times we've tried to buy it, all the times it's fallen through, all the times we had gotten plans together and figured out something we thought was going to work and it didn't at the last minute. And so, like, my mom calls me afterwards. She's like, look, they were wonderful. They heard us out. We have no idea which way they're going to go with this. And so I was like, I get it. I haven't gotten my hopes up about this in a decade.
Welcome to the heart-pounding, electrified chaos of the New Heights podcast studio, where the energy crackles like the final moments of a tied Super Bowl showdown, and every second feels like it could rewrite history. Picture a set that's a visual masterpiece, blazing LED lights pulsing in sync with the beat of a sold-out stadium, sleek chrome microphones catching the glow of spotlights, and a towering Kansas City Chiefs logo dominating the backdrop, radiating pride and power. The cameras sweep in, capturing the raw anticipation as Kelce strides into the frame, his face alight with the uncontainable joy of a new dad fresh from cherishing moments with his newborn daughter, Finley, but completely oblivious to the seismic surprise that's about to rock his world. Across the table, Travis Kelce, the Chiefs' legendary tight end and a master of stealing the show, leans into the mic with a grin so mischievous it could spark a viral moment before he even speaks. His eyes dance with a kind of secret that promises to set social media ablaze, and the air hums with the same electric tension you'd feel before a game-winning play at Arrowhead. 92% airs, brace yourselves, because this isn't just another episode. This is a full-on cultural earthquake, a collision of music, sports, and pure, unfiltered joy that's about to take your breath away. Hailing from Reading, Pennsylvania. Let's set the record straight. No Nashville mix-up here. She's a woman who's transformed raw emotion into timeless anthems, turned heartbreak into history, and made stadiums her canvas for storytelling on a global scale. She's the undisputed queen of the American Music Awards, Billboard Music Awards, and iHeartRadio Music Awards, with a trophy collection so vast it could fill a museum wing. With 14 Grammy Awards, she's etched her name in history as the only artist to claim Album of the Year 4 times, each victory a defiant testament to her relentless drive and unparalleled genius. Last December, she closed out the Eras Tour, a 149-show juggernaut that stormed 51 cities across 5 continents, smashing every attendance record in the book and leaving fans in a state of euphoric amnesia, their minds blown by the sheer magic of her performance. Her latest masterpiece, The Tortured Poets Department, didn't just drop, it detonated, racking up an astonishing 1.76 billion streams worldwide in its first week, a number so staggering it still sends chills down our spines. But that's not where her story ends. She's also a ride-or-die Kansas City Chiefs fan, cheering through 19 wins, 2 AFC titles, and a Super Bowl victory alongside that guy who's been torching defenses for over a decade. 92% airs. Can you feel the ground shaking yet? This is the moment you've been screaming for, the podcast debut of a woman who's redefined what it means to be unstoppable, and it's about to get wilder than a fourth-quarter comeback. Picture Travis, mid-intro, breaking into a pitch-perfect Taylor Swift impression, strutting like he's owning the Eras Tour stage, tossing his head back with a dramatic hair flip, and belting out a cheeky, "Are you ready for it?" in a voice so spot-on it's like he's been secretly rehearsing in front of a mirror. Jason nearly falls out of his chair, roaring with laughter. Trav, you're stealing her whole vibe, man. You're one sparkly bodysuit away from headlining. The studio erupts in imagined cheers, the energy so contagious it's like the crowd at a Chiefs game on 4th and goal. Taylor Swift herself storms into the spotlight, her laugh lighting up the room like a burst of confetti as she claps back. Travis, that impression is dangerously good. I'm gonna need you to open for me on tour, but maybe stick to football for now. Travis winks, his charm cranked to 11. Tay, welcome to New Heights, the only podcast bold enough to have you and my award-worthy Swift impression in the same room. Taylor leans into the mic, her voice warm and magnetic, speaking straight to every listener out there. You guys, this is my absolute favorite podcast, and I'm not just saying that to score points with the Kelce brothers. To all the sports fans tuning in for the football talk, I know you're here for the gridiron, but trust me, stick around because we're about to deliver a touchdown, a chart topper, and a whole lot of heart in one epic episode. Jason's still catching his breath, fanning himself dramatically as he chimes in. I'm cramping up, Trav. You just turned New Heights into a Taylor Swift concert, and I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Taylor's grin is pure sunshine, her energy infectious as she adds, You've set the stage on fire, boys. I'm gonna have to bring my A-game to keep up with that energy, and I'm ready for the challenge. This isn't just a podcast. It's a high-octane celebration of music, sports, and the kind of raw, unfiltered joy that makes you feel like you're part of something massive. Travis's hilarious mimicry is just the spark, but Taylor's presence is the wildfire, burning bright with every word she speaks. From her chart-topping anthems that have defined generations to her unwavering love for Chiefs Nation, she's here to remind us why she's a once-in-a-generation icon. But let's talk about that impression again. Travis channeling Taylor's stage swagger isn't just a moment. It's a meme in the making, a viral clip that'll have Swifties and sports fans alike hitting replay. Picture him mimicking her signature mic tilt, tossing out a playful Swifties, let's go, that sends the studio into chaos. Jason, barely holding it together, jokes, Trav, you're one glittery guitar away from dropping an album. Can we get back to football now? Taylor laughs so hard she's wiping tears, her voice full of warmth. I'm giving you an A+ for effort, Travis, but don't quit your day job just yet. The chemistry between the three is electric, like a perfect play unfolding on the field, each moment building on the last to keep you glued to your screen. This episode is more than a guest spot. It's a cultural collision, a masterclass in heart, hustle, and hilarity. Whether you're a Swiftie who's been singing her songs since you were 12, a Chiefs fan riding the wave of 3 Super Bowl titles, or just here for the sheer chaos of Travis Kelce turning into Taylor Swift for a hot minute, this is the podcast moment you'll be talking about for years. From the roaring energy of the intro to the promise of what's to come, New Heights is soaring to uncharted territory, and Taylor Swift is the rocket fuel. Stay locked in, because this episode is about to take you on a ride that's equal parts heart-pounding, side-splitting, and history-making. 92% airs. Let's make some noise.